for an insurance company based on Belo Horizonte. I never been there, but this year, next month or in April, I have to be here. I'm
Okay.
also a host on Talk Talk. I started last week, and I hope to see all of you tomorrow in this same hour, 8 a.m. If you
Maybe
can.
Monday.
Milena, Daniel, Ricardo, and
Oh,
Rosália.
tomorrow too.
Uh,
Yeah, tomorrow I will be there. Okay. And you, Milena, present yourself, please, to start.
Hello, I'm Lena. I'm from Passo Caldas, Minas Gerais, and I'm a computer engineer, and I love this developer and games. I don't have kids too, neither animals, but I love the both.
Okay, guys. This is Talk and Talk, and then this is more 8 a.m. immersion. Then today you are gonna talking about generation snowflakes. Is a new term to use to identify a new generation. I know every generation have some complaint about another generation. This is one more. Then today we're gonna talking about this, and everybody have your opinion. Don't matter about your ideas. You can put your ideas and don't worry about this because nobody will judge you because here the place to learn together. Don't matter if you don't know all the words in English, you can use the Portuguese. You need to try to speak only in English 100%, but if you forget some words, don't worry about that because this is a place to learn together. This is not a class. I'm not teacher. I'm here like you all, learning with you all too. And let's go. Okay, Daniel, present yourself, please.
sure. Good morning. My name is Daniel. I'm 33 years old. I'm a network engineer, recently contracted in BNP Paribas. I have 10 years of working IT. I'm talking about more or less about 1 year, but I don't currently sessions. I don't have current sessions. A long time. I didn't the class. I return now. And I like to. I have children. I have 3 children. I have a little baby.
Wow.
Yes, I like. I have a boy and 2 girls. And
Daniel is a worker.
yes, I work a lot. It's the one motivo to I don't I can't
Yeah.
start any sessions anytime. Uh, I live in Barueri, São Paulo, and I like to football, soccer, né? Football and play movies, series. I don't have dogs. I love dogs, but I don't have dogs. I have a cat with my wife.
But you have three children to take care.
Yes, yes. I don't need to one dog a moment for
Yeah.
some moment.
Okay, and you, Ricardo, how about you?
Well, like Daniel, I'm a engineer too. I'm a telecommunication engineer, graduated. I work on this area. Well, a long time ago, not so long. It's common. All of the things is called telecommunications, but nowadays everyone called like IT. And I don't know what happened, but the name changed, but the system is the same. When you talk about infrastructure, the people use or telecom or networking, but well, it's not different, because every kind of stuff is telecom. So I'm married. I have a daughter. I live at São Vicente, is a small city. I live here, but the office from my company is Barueri, so I used to go to Barueri almost every day. But thank you God, I work remotely at my house, so I like to go to the office, but unfortunately is a little hard because, well, normally it takes 5 hours and a half. So it's much better because when I finish my job, I just uh, go to the gym or supermarket, and well, normally I come back to my house, do my meal, and I eat around 8:30, 9 o'clock p.m. And so in this time I arrive in my region, so it's much better. Sorry, I talk a lot.
Don't worry. And the first question, Elias, how do you define the term snowflake generation for you?
I think it's like we talk about Nutella generation. People,
Yeah,
Brazilian
okay.
term for this. I
Yeah.
think people that don't, especially don't like to work or don't like to work on let's say, difficult jobs. They want to work in a job that don't involve physical effort, or a job that pay very well, but they don't want to start from the beginning.
Yeah.
Uh,
But
People that are very fragile, people that you can do nothing, you can say anything, anything is everything you say is like a bullying. Everything you say is like a offense, and people then doesn't accept the others' ideas. It's just about me. It's my opinion. It's my life. Things like that.
it's what you had faced.
Yes.
But you don't think that this new generation is more intelligent than we because they don't want to work in the hard job, like you said, physical job. But who want who want to make this job? It's difficult to accept that. Then they have a choice to choose that. Then they don't
Yeah.
know.
Everyone deserves a greater job with no effort. Everyone, okay?
Yeah,
But my point is, sometimes we have to do something that we don't like.
you need to start, everybody.
When I start working, I start in a store. I work from Sunday to Sunday.
Yeah,
After that, I had the opportunity to start my college, and my life improved a lot before that. But in the beginning, I work a lot. There is some periods on this job that I work for almost 3 months every day, without any day off. Every
yeah,
day
everybody
from 8,
need to
8
have.
a.m. 8 a.m. to 8 p.m.
Yeah, you need to start no matter where. You need to
Yes.
start no matter if it was so hard or not, because like you said, every day you are doing things that you don't like to do, but you need to do. Don't matter what the things you need to pass for that, you need to do. You need to face that. How about you, Milena? You
Well,
are
I think
a snowflake?
no, I'm not,
No.
but probably it's my generation. And it's true, this really happened. I saw in my university class, during my university class, for example,
Yeah.
um, m- the people in my class, for example, live with the mother. So the mother do everything. So clean the house, make the lunch, the dinner. So the student just need to study. So no responsibility. And the other things, for example, I don't have, but everybody says to me about the Twitter. Now it's X. And nobody can say nothing because this is so offensive. You can talk about me, and normally the conversation is not about this, but um, that is true. Everybody is so offensive, and that's my opinion. But if the other person says the opinion, can you can't adjust the personal opinion, and this is so stressful because it's impossible. I think it's a problem.
Yeah, it's hard enough.
So it's really hard. This
I think you are having some problem with connection because sometimes you're freezing, sometimes it's not.
I'll check it next in the other 1 second.
Yeah. Okay, Daniel, how about you?
I agree with Elias Sol, Milena Sol. This generation, the new generation is more. We don't like to work a lot. Don't like to
Me
confronted.
too.
You have confronted. Uh, we like too easy forms to take anyway. Uh, we fragile. I can say fragile. It's for fragile. He's uh, some this motivation. This is the access with we have uh, social media, né?
Mhm.
People the lives of people is in the internet. But Instagram, LinkedIn, não, mas o Instagram, TikTok, de TikTok generation. Is when I was a child, for example, we don't have the bullying term
Yeah.
because it's quotidian. We confront one or the other. We are some difficulties in some moments with we confront moments, but it's I saw if is how can uma formação de caráter, basically
Yeah.
this. We learn it with this and we grow of this. It's the most moment. It's the moment we all of us are here learning, studying, working a lot is the life. It's como the life. For these people, though, for these people, all it's the motivation to how can I say therapy, how motivation to uh, uh, public constrangement. It's necessary.
It's necessary. I live in this time too because when I was a kid, don't have this term bullying because you are in the school, you have some friend, then don't. It's like a disgust friend, but you need to face when you have some problem. You need to face that and solve the problem without let your parents know because if we come back to house and tell for our parents that some problem that happened in the street, only they say you say, why you don't solve this problem? It's not my problem, it's your problem. Then you need to solve and okay. But nowadays you have more protector also parent is something like this. I don't know if it's better or not, but it's life. And you, Ricardo,
Well,
how about the
uh,
Snowflake generation? You
yeah,
you work between some snowflakes?
yeah, yeah, yeah. I work in an entity, and they take care, not specifically, but at the general. I consider myself a good person to answer this question, but if you if I answer this question, uh, it takes a lot of time, and maybe I could answer another question in the first one.
No,
But I
no.
I pass uh, according to my age, and because I'm 40, I'm 49 years old, and I pass for a lot of generations, and I feel the old ones and the new ones. So when I was young or child, uh, the people, most part of them, doesn't matter about the feelings and the things like that. uh, and the currently nowadays the parents pass through these stages too. So I believe that we need to uh, search or reach a certain level of balance, because in the past, the people feel a lot of pressure, and they don't search for a doctor or a
Mhm.
psychiatrist, and they don't just think and work. Oh, I needed to work, I needed to earn money or things like that. But I use it to say that our lives, not our real lives, is when we uh, are out of work. We our lives with our families and the another stuffs is our real life. The jobs is part of our lives, but it's not a sense of our lives. So it's necessary to exercise, activity, in the other stuffs. For example, nowadays it's very common, uh, people around 20 years old, and I'm went to the Europe in the another countries. So it's very, very healthy. Uh, For the other hand, there are some overreactions. I believe that's normal. It's part of the process. Someday we'll reach a better level. But uh, in my opinion, uh, the parents suffering a lot. So in this case, maybe they permit
Yeah.
a little more than the boundary. So I believe that.
Oh. And Daniel, do you think this immersion generation is caused because your parent is not prepared to have a children?
In, if, yes, the search form, yes, because the we it's, it was closed there, where was generation it's prepared, have we have prepared better the next generation, and we are sometimes we are superpositores with the people to we have the necessity to guarantee the better education, the better health of life. It's sometimes cause this problem, cause this comportamento, né? With the people. It's the bad because many, not all, but many people in the Flake, no, Snowflake generation with the age are this form, and some people are disrespect old peoples. It's for me. It's no, it don't exist. It's no. It's impossible. It's no. I learned as a child. It don't need perhaps it don't need acontecer, né? E for the generation, no, not all, but most the people in this generation in this age, it's common. Disbelieving what we are the more important, we are the more intelligent, because simply because we have more access in uh, internet and information. It's not true. It's the problem. We aren't são corrigidos, generally we are não são corrigidos por isso, for this. It's a problem. It's not fault.
Yeah, I
Was
totally
fault.
agree with you because I think this new generation is the best generation that have emerged because they have so many information. When they know how to use this information, oh
Yeah.
my gosh, they are
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
they
the
can
problem too.
The
It's
problem.
yeah they
it's
can
a
build
it's a
a lot of
really
things.
Easy
a
information is a
great
problem.
it's a
Yeah,
great
I
opportunity,
know.
but is cause a lot of pain too.
Yeah, cause a lot
Uh,
of pain. Like I said,
for
if they
for example,
know how to
uh,
use,
I feel my child, not my child, but my daughter. Né? I request some information from my daughter, and I make a question. Daughter, what do you think about the future? What do you think about which profession do you think? Okay, she could make a research on the internet, but you receive so much information
yeah,
and the so different situation, particularly because it's possibly the people made some uh, prediction about the future, and in the next 10 years, probably 60 to 70% of the current jobs let it to exist in the future. So it's a perspective different. So because in the last generations, uh, the changes, the technology creates more jobs than lets
mhm,
the exist. So in
yeah.
this case, is a perspective. In particular, Brazil don't do much thing about this situation.
That's become so hard your life because they
Yeah.
they have so many ways to choose, but they need to choose one way, one perspective. And Milena, do you believe that the concept of the snowflakes generation is a great reflection of a generation shift, or it is more a stereotype?
I think it's correct, but probably this generation will be early. So true. How I said, I saw.
Oh, you lose.
Internet connection is
Yeah,
poor.
lose connection, but she back. Okay,
This
go ahead. Yeah, you have a problem with connection.
yeah,
Yeah, it's difficult
it's
to
like
listen to. Can you hear
Now, Laura,
us?
can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, better now.
Now. Yes. Better now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go ahead.
And for example, the questions. So the answers now is so nobody wants to think. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
nice.
Go ahead.
So does the think about everything. So how Ricardo said, what do you think for your future? I don't know. Probably, I don't know. I want to dance in the TikTok, but we are important for the world.
Yeah. It's not a stereotype. Nevertheless, I didn't understand so much this.
I think it's true. It's not a stereotype.
Okay. How about you, Elias? Number 3.
Yes, I think it's reflects correctly. It's not a stereotype. Because I think, like Ricardo or Daniel said, your parents don't have too much things, too much, how can I say, things they enjoy. Basically, my parents have to work. My
Yeah.
mother and my father didn't study. My mother was semi-unlettered, I think it's it, semi-analphabet. My father studied just the first year of the primary. Then usually parents has a better life for their kids. Then they allows the kids have more things, that cell phones, computers, internet connection, some kind of things that the kids enjoy, like I don't know, ice creams, go out in the weekends. I don't have a lot of these things in my childhood. I think nowadays the in general the things are easier to study, to do a college, for example. But with too money is too more easier. But this generation don't gives they believe they don't give the correct value. They don't care too much. If you the things with bring it very easy, oh, it's not okay. I don't want to.
They don't
And
have support.
yes, no, they don't have effort. Then I think some kind of laws change this behavior of this generation. Because nowadays parents can't see. How can I say? Correct their kids. Parents nowadays is more difficult to teach the kids to, for example, do the chores at the home. Then I think if they don't do the chores at the home, they don't achieve a responsibility for the life.
Yeah. Yeah,
Um,
because
Yes, in my childhood, I know how to cook a little. I know how to cook beans, rice, some kind of meals. It's not very, I'm not a cooker, okay? But I know how to do these things. Nowadays, I I split the tasks of the tasks of the house with my wife. Clean the house, understand?
yeah, of course. Uh, I totally agree with you because in the past it was so different. But when you put our children to do things, it's easier than you had past because you don't want to see your children suffering or face what you had faced. Uh, you are thinking you are make more easier life, but it's wrong because you are make more difficult. I think because they don't need to take this away to learn how to accomplish this the thing that I want because it's so easy. Then they become a little lazy, maybe. Yeah, I think so. But depend of the I have two children. It's so different between them because uh, it's I raise them the same way. I try to put all the things like for them, but it's different because one have a behavior and another water. Then, but okay, they have a big heart. They are so uh so oh my gosh, how can I say likely? Then you can talk about all the things of them, but one is more sensitive, another is more
Yeah,
is like have more
with the limits.
yeah, it's the
Uh,
limit. I don't know why, but the
when
behavior is so
you
different.
when you put your kid under pressure, or this kid is acting like a lazy bone.
Yeah,
Sometimes it's hard. So
yeah,
I try to let my daughter living in the balanced way. So I
but
used
don't
to
have a
say,
book to to
I used to
learn
say,
how
you
to
you
to
really
teach.
wanted to do this thing when you talk about the activities. Uh,
Hmm.
well, for example, school is not how do you say? It's not an alternative. It's an obligation.
Don't have
Okay,
shoes.
I don't do the homework. I don't do anything. Okay, it's not a option. You should.
Should.
But well, I'm a lucky guy because my daughter don't not don't. My daughter do
Does.
everything and they have a high level grades. That's wonderful. But for the hand, I try to remove these feelings or try to provide tools for my to my daughter. Don't have so much pressure or I don't know some things like that because for example this week my daughter is doing tests so she became really nervous about it so but it's part of our lives the life is dynamic and it changes every time every day so
But she's so young,
fortunate
you know.
yeah exactly fortunately in the about the choices in the future I used to say for my daughter I almost I am almost 50 years old and I have a lot of doubts yet so
Hmm.
and that's normal it's not fair I believe in the United States it's a little bit better because you just choose your path at the end of the college so here in Brazil you choose first but when you are 17 years old it's very very hard I believe it's a gift when the kid since they were a child I wanted to be I don't know a dancer or an artist or a astronaut or any other profession is a gift but the most part of the normal people just don't don't have sure about the situation so in this case it's necessary to uh, really pay attention and check if you teach kids is a snowflake or put under pressure. So
Yeah. This is a good talent challenge for us, no?
exactly.
Yeah. Okay, guys. Number 5. I think it's so interesting. What are some positive and negative of the Snowflake generation approach to social justice, mental health, and inclusion? Do you believe they are in this way, in the right way, when they are fight for that, Milena?
Is that express the feelings, so they have facility to talk about this. So if there's something they will talk about this, and this won't be a problem. And I think this will be solved more fast because the generation is trying to be better in the community. And the worst is near this and want to listen the different opinions. So it's more easy. Think something offensive.
Yeah.
So that's the worst part.
Milena, your English is so amazing, but it's difficult some part to understand. But I could keep something that you had said, but it's another thing is so a little difficult to understand because they are cutting some phrase. But it's okay. Your English is amazing. I think, in my opinion, I think this it seems like a lie when they are fighting for some justice, social justice, mental inclusion, especially inclusion, because it's a little part of the population trying to be inclusive, but all the time it was inclusion, but they are fight for things it's for me it seems like lie because the law are changed all the time, but you don't see this in the right life that it's are changed like they are give for that. But I don't know, in my opinion, I think it's difficult to change because it's more political. It's not the wish of the people is more political. I don't know, guys. It's my opinion. And you, Elias, how do you thinking about number 5?
Yes, I think there's some positive aspects about when they fight for this cause, but I think in a proportion, I don't know, 80% is about kind of laziness, and 20% is about a real necessity of the some changes. Because, for example, some do you see the movie? I don't know the name in English, okay? But em português é O Menino que Descobriu o Vento.
Oh, yes, myself.
You understand the conflicts between generations. The father
Amazing
of
series.
this guy doesn't accept the guy is very smart and can change the life of the population of the family.
Mhm.
It happens. It happens
Yeah.
nowadays. It happens with my mother, my grandfather says to my mother, if you don't like to study, you have to work. Then don't allow my mother to study. It's
Mhm.
very bad. It was very bad. But there's some case.
But in
But
this
I
time,
think,
it's future.
wait,
It's about in this time,
in
in
this
this
okay, in
generation,
this
it
time,
was future.
I don't know if it's happened,
Yeah,
or it's happening a lot.
yeah. My mom too.
I don't
My
know.
mom too.
Because I think there is some kind of some excess about that the parents teach their kids, but I think most of them is about laziness. These people were born on the internet with a lot of facilities, with social programs. It's easier to achieve things, but I don't know. Uh, I think I think it's very negative this laziness. I think if there is something positive, is about the few things that the parents or the society behave the treatment about these persons, these people.
But every single day you see this generation fighting for social justice, for something like this. But how they will accomplish this justice if they don't talk with your parents inside of the house? They are all the time alone. They are trying to fight for the things to change the world. If they don't change even your behavior with the parents, with the family, I don't see this, how this can be over this, because they don't have this behavior with the family. They don't want to put in order your bedroom. They don't want to put the order your house. How they will change all their things? Ricardo,
Yeah,
how about you? Oh, sorry.
no,
Go
I
ahead.
think
Go ahead, Elias. Elias.
I agree with you. They just complain and then uh, do nothing to change these things.
Yeah, it's become the same. And you, Ricardo?
Uh, some people have faced problems to talk, and me, I have to retain my my feelings because I talk a lot of times. But
But now
you
you
talk
are host.
uh, you talk about a number. I'm sorry, you talk about question number
Five.
5. Yeah,
Five.
exactly.
About the
Yeah.
five.
Uh, yeah. I tell something about it because the newer generation, the current in the some, I don't know, since maybe 2000 ages, and the uh, new newer, they don't pay much more attention when you talk about personal lives. Uh, they searching for new experiences, travels, and the put the emphasis in your body, mental health, and the physical health. Go much more to the doctor than the old generation. So there are a lot of positive things. But sometimes I don't know, but is, in my opinion, similar with another uh, how can I say groups. Nowadays there are a lot of groups, and the people used to say minorias or something. So in the past, these groups suffer a lot. So in this case, maybe these groups is crossing just a little the border between the reasonable and the other side. So in this case, sometimes there are some attitudes is not so good. Sometimes it's necessary have a better sense. eh, but I believe that's the path, that's the way. The bel- the the new generations have to put more emphasis in this side, but certainly is necessary, not so much emphasis necessary. Sometimes it's part of our lives. We have to work. Is I believe I believe I would love, for example, earning the lottery and don't work anymore. So, but it's hard to win the lottery. So in this case, it's necessary you have some how do you say, reality shock. Sometimes it's necessary to pay attention in our lives and well, for example, every person have to receive good conditions. So totally agree, but it's not possible. For example, every person have a wonderful success in your lives,
Yeah,
because there are competition. So that's it.
that's it. Okay, guys, you have more 5 minutes, then have another. But it's okay. I put the server here to put your opinion. But first, I wanted to know more one question, number 10, that it's so quick answer for us to end the conversation. Okay, if this generation is so easily offended, what will it take for you to be offended, Elias? What takes to you to be offended? Thinking
I
about the
don't
new
know.
generation. Yeah,
Yes, I think talk about my family or my wife.
yeah, yeah. Thank you. Your family is priority. And you, Daniel, what take it for you to be offended?
For me, it's the same. If I talk about my family, talk to me that I lie for anything, and I didn't for this, I didn't do this. It's take me possessive.
Yeah,
I confront and I discuss. Assim, yes, it's the form health form, saudável, né? But I don't accept this. Uh,
yeah.
you lie, someone take me,
How you
you
liar?
lie for this same topic. I don't accept this.
Yeah,
And my family, is
yeah.
the problem.
There is a time it's happened to me when someone says something that I'm lying. But one day I listened to some podcast, I think the guy are saying have only two ways, the right and the wrong. If you are right, it's okay. If you are wrong, you are knowing that, then it's okay. If someone says you are lying, if you are lying, then it's okay. You know that you are lying, then the other are right. If you are not wrong, lying, you are know that you are not lying, then you need to accept only this, because I have only two ways, right and wrong. It's okay. For me to, it's make me so, put me so offended when thinking about my children, the way that my children are living and something like that, because I always say for my family, and even for my husband, I said only your mother can talking about your life, because I raise them, I carry in my belly, then only it's my term, it's my time to talking about them, or other I didn't accept, I don't accept to talking about it, put me more offended.
It's your life. It's your form,
Yeah,
your life. The other people
that's,
no don't don't know
don't pay
if
your
you what.
bills,
Yes,
don't know
don't
about
know
your
your
life.
problems. Don't know your life.
Yeah.
Don't know your.
And you, Ricardo, you have only 30 seconds.
Have a wonderful day for everyone,
Okay.
and I hope.
What take you to be offended?
I don't know. I believe that is. I'm not sure about this question.
Okay. Okay, everybody. Thank you so much, Elias, Daniel, Ricardo, and Milena.
Thank you very much.
Have lost you. And I wanted to see you in another